Good afternoon. My name is Shane Shananaquit, and I'm from Adrian, Michigan, and welcome to Straight Pride. Here you are all free to love each other just as you can every single day of the year. Have fun. Sorry, that's the wrong speech. Anyways, happy Pride. Like I said, I'm Shane, and I'm from Adrian, Michigan, and that's down here by Ohio. Yeah. I'm 16 years old, and I've been speaking on these steps since I was 14. The first year, I shared this stage with Governor Gretchen Whitmer when she was running for office, and today I get to stand with my queen and my role model, Dana Nessel. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Michigan Pride Board for always making room for my voice and having faith that I have something to say that anyone wants to hear. I just graduated from high school 2 weeks ago. And in the fall, I'm off to the University of Michigan. I know these are fighting words around here, but as a new Wolverine, I'm required to say, go blue. As I was preparing my remarks for today, I got caught up in reflection about the attacks on the transgender community. It starts small, like the elitist attitude we get from our white cisgender gay brothers, and it morphs to things like bathroom wars at schools and protests about drag queen story hours. Before you know it, we have an administration that allows medical professionals to refuse care, allows the military to refuse our service, and allows those of us that are homeless to be frozen in the street. And you can't get comfortable. Just because they are currently preoccupied with killing brown children at the border, ignoring Sudan's calls for help, and walking all over women's rights to their own bodies doesn't mean they're done with us. They'll come back around. They always do. But then I think about June 28th. This year on June 28th will be my 17th birthday. Thank you. Some might say that being gifted with that birthday means that I'm custom made. Despite the current administration's ongoing efforts at bigotry and inhumanity, I've been blessed to witness incredible progress in the fight for equality during my short time on this earth. We've seen same-sex marriage become a law of the land. We've seen gay and transgender people win elections, and right here at home, we're on the brink of expanding protections for transgender Michiganders via the Elliott Larson Act. Where did we begin? How did this path lead us here? It started on another June 28th in New York City at a little bar called the Stonewall Inn. The Stonewall Inn was a mafia-owned bar known as the gay bar in the city. It was regularly raided by the police and its patrons arrested. On June 28, 1969, the patrons fought back. 2 days of riots were led by a group comprised mostly of people of color and more than a few drag queens. The riots didn't stop the police raids, but they fueled the beginning of the LGBT movement. On June... That's right. On June 28, 1970, Christopher Street Liberation Day marked the anniversary of the riots, and the first Pride Parade was born. Last summer, I was lucky enough to visit the Stonewall Inn, and I highly recommend it. Sorry, my pages were stuck together. Anyways, I give you this mini history lesson to get to this. Pride is about socializing together openly. It's a celebration. As we walk around here today, pride flags tied around his capes, bar hopping, and becoming Snapchat famous, let us not forget where we came from. We are babies in this fight, and our mothers' names are Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. They were the transgender women of color that were tired enough of the crap and stood up and said enough 50 years ago. Mama Sylvia and Mama Marsha made it okay for us to be here instead of hiding away in a dark bar with no running water, waiting for the police to terrorize us. So yes, have fun today, have fun all month, and have fun all year, but do not forget and do not rest. It's not over, it's never over. Get in where you fit in, join a group, work a campaign, call out transphobia, homophobia, racism, classism, and all of the other isms when you hear them. Support those in need. Support those that need it, including the Sudanese that are being raped and killed. Get out there and make our mamas proud. Happy Pride.